I'm Mike Supple, and you're watching SuppleWine TV. Watching another episode of video game and wine pairings, which of course means I have our special guest, video game critic, Chris Waters.
What's up, y'all?
Thanks for joining us again.
My pleasure, Mike.
And so what do you have in store for us today, Chris?
So today we've got sort of an old school game for you here. It's a point and click adventure. Now this takes me back to when I'm a kid, clicking away on my old PC or old Apple II, talking King's Quest, I'm talking Curse of Monkey Island. These games where all you do is you're sort of a cartoon character going through these fantastical worlds, picking up items, trying to use these items in different places to solve puzzles and unravel a story. Ubisoft released one of these old school adventure games. It was made in 1996 for the Nintendo DS. So we're playing today Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut. Now this is actually for the DS and the Nintendo Wii, but we've got the DS today. I like it better because you can actually point and click with the stylus. And basically this is a game where you are an American tourist in Paris.
It's of course quintessential Paris. You know you're in Paris when there's an Eiffel Tower and some wine.
You witness this cafe bombing and a high-profile statesman, a Parisian statesman, is murdered. Gasp. And then you get embroiled in this mystery that connects back to the Templars and these age-old secrets. It's sort of it fits in with that Da Vinci Code, Dan Brown, Angels and Demons vibe, which is kind of hot right now. And even though the story is over 10 years old, it still holds up. And the game's got a great sense of humor. It looks great on the DS. It's vibrant, bright colors. I like to play it on my commute in the morning, just play, 20 minutes of it, because it's kind of a nice mix between reading a story and playing a game. And it's a mellow mix of both. It's got adventure, it's got intrigue, it's got a witty sense of humor. Sort of more so than you might expect from a game that has this cartoony aesthetic, but definitely adult themes. Let's take a look at it and see it in action. So my investigations have taken me to this small street corner in Paris where I navigate around by touching the screen with the stylus. It's all quite simple. There's a cafe here. It's Paris. There's a cafe on every street corner, right? And here we have a traffic cop, so I'm gonna talk to him real quick because he's been giving me some guff earlier on. I wanna infiltrate this museum across the street, but this guy doesn't seem to like it. Shouldn't you be directing traffic or something? You could direct Parisian traffic, or what's more Parisian? Yes, enjoying the sun, enjoying a so-so Sauvignon. So it's just a really sort of relaxing game. There's not much of a challenge if you get stuck. The internet is full of walkthroughs and there are even hints I can tap to up here in the corner. I want to go down into the sewer, but the juggler was there. Alright, so I tried to, I got the juggler out of here, so I'm on the right track, the hint tells me.
Alright, so for the Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, I figured it's a pretty obvious choice since we're spending a lot of time in Paris, hanging around in France, we should go with a French wine. So what we have here is the 2007 Arrogant Frog Wild Lily Pad Red. Now, Arrogant Frog, you might think that's a little bit of a slight towards the Frenchman, but this is actually a French wine. It comes from the south of France, made by some French people, so they're taking a little tongue-in-cheek there, making fun of themselves, and actually making some pretty delicious wine for not very much money. They're also embracing the whole screw cap idea, which is nice seeing that come out of old school winemaking regions like France. So we got this Cabernet Merlot. The Lily Pad Red here is a blend of 55% Cabernet Sauvignon and 45% Merlot. So we'll take a quick sniff of this bad boy here. It does have some nice sort of dark black currant, black cherry, notes of maybe some sweet tea going on, a little bit of cedar spice, just really nice, complex, fruity nose. Pretty easy to drink, good fruit palate entry, but because it is 55% Cabernet Sauvignon, it has some nice body to support that, so you're not just sipping down water, you have a pretty good full-bodied wine going on with nice flavor, nice balance. When you're playing a game like Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, it's nice point and click, so you have a lot of time to sort of relax, think about what you're doing, plan your next move. So you might as well have a good bodied wine sitting on the side, within easy reach. You want to think about your move, maybe take a sip, ponder it, because that's what the French are all about. That's why on the top of the screen you saw a glass of wine there, talk to the policeman in there, he's talking about drinking a Sauvignon. It's all about getting the wine in there, having a good time, and really rescuing that Templar, which I know is not what you're doing in that game.